If the A or B axis posture does not match the coordinates shown in the software, this indicates that the A and B axes may have lost their home position. First, jog the A and B axes to bring the cutting head to an approximately correct posture. Enter Motion Control, open Real-Time Monitoring, and in the A-axis and B-axis panels, select Set Current Position as 0 to preliminarily realign the swing axis. Coarse calibration is typically required during initial machine installation or when replacing the swing arm cutting head with a different model. If no such operation has been performed, this step can be skipped. If coarse calibration has been executed, visual calibration must be performed again. The following steps demonstrate the coarse calibration procedure. Before starting, make sure capacitive calibration has already been completed. During motion, the cutting head position will change. Ensure that a sufficiently large surface is available for height following. Use a workpiece no smaller than 300 by 300 mm. At the center of the workpiece, click Start Coarse Calibration. The cutting head will swing one full cycle over the plate surface in following mode, then return to the vertical position. During this process, the system may pause briefly until the following error is within the allowable range before continuing. During coarse calibration, the axis movement speed is relatively low. If there is any risk of contact with the workpiece, immediately click Stop. After coarse calibration is completed, verification is required. Click Verify Calibration Result. The cutting head will swing again, in following mode, over the plate surface. Observe whether the nozzle shows large-scale movement, approximately 10 mm. You may enable the red guide light to assist observation by tracking the light spot on the plate surface. If no significant displacement is observed, the coarse calibration result is considered correct. Click Raise Vertical to return the cutting head to a vertical position. Next, connect the vision camera. Prepare the camera power cable and the Ethernet cable. The camera is equipped with a built-in filter, one power connector, and one Ethernet port. During visual calibration, the cutting head will perform large-angle swinging. Make sure the X, Y, and Z axes have sufficient travel. If necessary, remove the ruler and place the workpiece and camera directly on the machine bed to ensure enough Z-axis travel. Connect the Ethernet cable to the industrial PC network port. Using a Daheng camera as an example, open Gauge IP Configurator. Select the device with an identifier starting with Mayer 2, then click Auto Configure IP. Open the Vision Software Galaxy view. Double-click the device that has just completed IP configuration. The displayed image is the live camera feed. If the frame rate in the lower right corner is not 0, the camera connection is successful. Next, open the Spot Acquisition software, QBH Vision. Do not modify its installation path. After confirming that the image is normal, close QBH Vision to prevent the camera from being occupied. Before visual calibration, remove the nozzle and confirm that axes A and B are in a vertical position. In FACut, open the visual calibration interface and connect the camera. Move the cutting head above the camera. Jog the axis to bring the red guide light into the camera's field of view. Jog slowly and fine-tune the Z-axis height until a clear light spot appears on the screen. The red light spot should be near the center of the image, with the cutting head positioned about 30 mm above the camera. Click Autofocus Adjustment to obtain a high-quality light spot. Make sure the spot quality is above 85 and the radius is below 100. Click Establish Coordinate System to calibrate the positional relationship between the camera and the machine. The X and Y axes will move back and forth several times. The light spot may temporarily leave the field of view, but it will be automatically detected again. After the coordinate system is established, the light spot will return to the center of the camera view. Click Auto Calibration to start the visual calibration process. This process takes approximately 5 to 10 minutes. Set the auto calibration speed to high to improve efficiency during calibration. the cutting head will swing at multiple angles. Continuously monitor the cutting head position. If it approaches the camera too closely, click Stop immediately to prevent damage. Once calibration is successful, click Confirm, and set the A and B axis 0 positions. Next, perform swing length compensation. Open the swing length compensation interface and configure parameters. Using standard marking settings, a swing angle of at least 30 degrees is recommended. Click Start Marking. The machine will mark 2 straight lines from the current position. Under normal conditions, the 2 lines should be parallel. Observe the relative positions of the 2 marked lines along the movement direction. Select Marking Result 1 or Marking Result 2 based on the result. Measure the distance between the 2 lines and enter it as the lateral distance. The system will automatically calculate the swing length compensation value. Click Confirm Compensation. The compensation value will be added to the swing length parameter and written to the system. Move the cutting head to another position on the plate and perform marking again for a second compensation. If deviation still exists, repeat the measurement and marking process. When the 2 marked lines completely overlap, swing length compensation is complete.